how are you?
I'm exceptionally well. Thank you so much for asking. What about you? How are you doing?
I'm also good. So, as you're meeting for the first time, please introduce yourself.
Yeah, sure. I'm Meenakshi from Uttarakhand. I'm pursuing my master's degree in English literature, while also I'm running a YouTube channel. When it comes to my hobbies, so I have several interests. A few of them I would like to say reading books, as well as I love making Uttarakhand Zepanad. That's all about me.
Wow, wonderful to hear that. Okay, let me
Yeah.
introduce myself. My name is
Yeah,
Pallavi
sure. I would like
Dhingra.
to know.
Yeah, my name is Pallavi Dhingra and I'm an English communication coach. And for the past 10 years, I have been helping working people and professionals to improve their English and to raise their confidence level. And I absolutely love meeting new people like you, and so we can interact and we can do a lot of conversations. So really, I'm excited to meet you today. Let's begin our session.
Yeah, sure.
All right. So how is the weather over there?
It's sunny day today, and I would say because yesterday was also sunny day, so today it's scorching hot.
Okay. I tell you, here in Delhi, it is like the weather is fine, like monsoon is around. So sometimes it rains and other times it's really humid. So the weather is all fine.
Yeah, I'm
So
quite aware about the weather in
yeah.
Delhi.
Right. So I'm saying like how are the things going on? What's going on these days?
Yeah, everything is going well if I talk about my YouTube channel because I'm focusing on it more nowadays. So it's going well, and the best part is that I'm quite consistent on my channel. Because of that, I'm learning and I'm thinking about my channel as well to grow it. So that's all good.
Okay, very nice that you're consistent. I started this year, I said I will be consistent. Then in between, like there is a summer break for kids also. So I tell you, it was so busy that I was not able to do regular. But again, now the school reopened, so I wish I could cross my fingers I could be regular.
Yeah, I also hope so for me because
Yeah,
being consistent is really, I think, challenging, can be challenging for those who are working and for those who are homemaker, right?
that's true. Consistency is very important, especially in
Yes.
running a YouTube channel. Almost
Yes.
after I tell you, after 2 months, I am doing the first conversation with you, wondering I will be regular
Okay.
because I just started, and in between the things are like the kids are at home all the time. I went to my mother's place, the things are going like that. Okay, so
Yeah.
you tell me about like your English journey. How are the things going on?
About my English learning journey.
Yeah,
Yes, right now it's going so smoothly, and nowadays I'm quite energetic as well as I'm quite active towards my practicing because I think I have become more mindful and aware about the techniques that how I can improve my English. Though earlier as well, I knew that what are the main things that because of that I could improve my English. During that time, I devoted my time in different things. Like I had some responsibilities as well as I started working for 1 year within these last 2 years. So it became little challenging for me during that time to focus on my learning journey. So right now, I'm feeling quite uh, good about it.
yeah, even I can feel it in your voice that you are so confident. So when you started from there till now, how you proceeded with your journey? So if you would like to share.
Yeah, definitely. I would like to say, earlier I was unable to speak in English, and I think I was lacking a lot of confidence while talking to others. And over time, I got to know that as I started connecting with others and practicing, so my confidence was confidence started growing up. And I think right now I'm quite able to construct the sentences, though sometimes I stuck while making longer sentences, or uh, whenever it comes to use some model verbs especially. So I stuck at that time, but I can work on that during my learning journey. So I'm feeling well and hopeful as well.
Yeah, that's great. So, what are the strategies you use to improve yourself? Like how it works?
Okay. So, well, till now I have implemented different kind of activities and techniques, I would say. Earlier, I did storytelling practice, and I read from ChatGPT with repetition, because I know repetition is really important for a learner, because we are unable to speak any sentence if we are learning that only one time. So it is not enough. I feel so till now. And nowadays, I have started reading books. That is really helping me. As well as, yeah, ChatGPT is always there. So till now, I'm practicing with ChatGPT. I would like to say that everything that I have tried helped me a lot to improve my English. Though I want to implement all the techniques all together, but it is not possible. So right now I'm just doing two things, I would say. Uh, Reading from ChatGPT with different kind of topics, especially by asking and answering questions. And yes, reading book is also there. These are consistent part, I would say. Though sometimes I love to do shadowing as well, but not regular.
Wow, that's great. Yes, you said it rightly. Repetition is the mother of all skills. Because if we are not going to repeat, so you are not going to improve at all. So repetition is very important. Even I do believe in that. And so, which storybook are you reading these days?
It's self-help book because earlier I was completely unable to read any book. I don't know. I was not feeling to read any book, though I tried a lot. But after one page, after few sentences, I used to left that incomplete. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so now I would say after us after so long, I have built that habit of reading books, and nowadays I'm reading You Become What You Think. So I have
Wow.
been reading this book, and I think I take a lot of time to read any book. I have been reading
Mm-hmm.
this book from the last, I think, 1 month. Or maybe it has been more than 1 month, because I take a lot of time to understand things. So
Mm-hmm.
yes, I'm reading self-help book, I would say.
Yeah, that is really good because if you are just reading and you're not comprehending, not applying, it's of no use. I am so impressed. I also love to read self-help books. So what you get,
Okay.
can you share like few of your experiences of your learnings from this book? Because the topic even inspires me so much.
Okay, so in this book, especially it is about, like as I told you, self-help book. So we think a lot of questions in our mind, like which are quite relatable with our life. Especially, why do we feel sometimes so anxiety, and why do we feel that why do we regret sometimes for something? And the answer is in the book, because we don't focus on our present. We just spoil our present. And sometimes we linger in the past and aggravate the situations because of our mind just wander in the past. Okay, because of that we just spoil our present, and if we are spoiling our present, then we will never make our future bright. So this is in the book. And apart from this, there are many chapters, like making habits. And yes, there are many more things that I still need to explore.
Yeah, that's really correct because we focus on our past, so that's why we are not able to just work on our present. That's really true. So,
Yes.
how do you build habits?
Which habit
Any habit,
that
like
I'm
what is
learning
your,
from?
yeah, your learning or what is your strategy of building habits?
Actually, in this book, whatever I'm reading, I feel that this I can resonate with the situation, I would say, because I think about myself a lot. While reading book, I'm thinking that this book is giving me answer. Okay. So I used to think whenever when I wasted my hours throughout the day, by the end of the day, I regret that why I wasted my time. I didn't do anything, any productive thing. So this book is answering me. And I think I have already been applying the things in my life. Because before reading book as well, I used to think that I don't want to waste my time. I Because of that, I'm regretting and wasting my present. So now, like whenever you get any answer from anywhere, you become more motivate and you try to put efforts in the situation. Uh, try to grow yourself from inside. So this is
Right.
how I'm. Yes.
So what happens, some days when we are so motivated, so enthusiastic, we do the thing, right? Like today I'm motivated and I'm conducting the session. So what is about the days when you're not motivated? So then what's your strategy to be consistent?
Okay. Yes, I would say that is natural. Earlier, it used to bother me a lot that why I'm not productive. Now I feel that I try to make myself understand. You don't need to be worried about it. It's okay if you are you feel demotivated throughout the day. So instead of putting a lot of efforts, at least you can practice for half an hour maybe. That can also help you to improve as well as motivate, and it helps me to be consistent. So I
Mhm.
think if you are not putting much more efforts, you at least you can put a little efforts towards your journey. That can also help you.
Right, that's true. Because most of the people, they think that we should be perfect all the days. But they should wonder the day the things are not working. That's okay, even if they're lighter on that day. But they're doing a bit. Suppose you're doing something for 1 hour, so rather than 1 hour, even if you do for 30 minutes, 15 minutes, that's absolutely fine. Yes, and even sticking to the calendar is important. Sometimes
Yes,
people just
yes.
go with the mood. I am one among them who goes with the mood,
Okay.
but one should stick with the calendar. I'm trying to, but
Mhm.
still, for few areas I'm very consistent, but for some areas I'm not.
Okay, I would like to know about you, ma'am. How did you become so fluent in this language? Very normal, common question I would like, because you are so fluent, you speak so well. I have watched your earlier videos as well. So, how did you become so fluent at this language?
See, I tell you about myself as I am from convent school, so English I know from the beginning. And I was good in English. I get good marks. My grammar is good. Vocabulary is also good, but I was not able to speak. If you will say
Mhm.
from the very beginning I'm speaking like that, no, absolutely not. Many people they have this misconception. See, I
Okay.
tell you, I got married in Delhi, but I'm from a small town in UP Bareilly. So even my
Mm-hmm.
parents, they don't speak English. In my surroundings, I don't have English. In school, though it is imposed, but it's not like 100% we are speaking in English in the school. So, but this fear was in me. If the teachers will ask me to speak in assembly, some speech, I was so intelligent. I used to come even first, but I cannot speak in public. I cannot speak in the assembly even. I used to fumble. I used to shiver. There are like goosebumps or a lot of rats running in my stomach when I have to speak up. So then what happened after like this has been my process for so many years. Then my mom one day she said, what will happen, Pallavi, if you will speak? Will you get somewhere from something? Someone will say something to you if you will speak, or what wrong will happen? I said nothing wrong will happen. So then she said, try and speak up. And then I tried, then I said, yes, as Mama has said, today I will say for sure. But then also I didn't. I was like quiet. And this thing my mom encouraged me and she gave me as a rule. This rule I tried not only for that thing, but for everything in my life. That whatever thing you do it 10 times and then say that it is not my cup of tea. What happens with lot of learners, we try it one time, two times, three times, fourth time nobody even goes in. And then we say after
Yes.
two, three times, English mere bas ki nahi hai. I can speak English. So make it as a rule to try 10 times and then conclude I can do that work. Whatever work in your life. So I tell you, I just tried it for two times, three times. I didn't speak up. Then the fourth time, I tried a bit. And then when I speak up, I feel good within me. I said, कुछ भी तो नहीं हुआ, nothing happened. Then why I was scared all throughout my life? So then after
Mm-hmm.
that, like my grade 12, I have a desire to go abroad for higher studies. So my mother didn't send me. So I'm here in India only. So then I gave my IELTS exam. And after that, my colleagues, those who went, they have to reappear for IELTS. So I was good in English, so they
Okay.
used to ask me for classes later when they have to reappear. Like my colleagues of my same age, and even some are even elder than me. And I get a lot of contacts from there. So from there it all started, and I started teaching online, and this is how it goes on. But I admit this thing, and I make you clear that initially even I was not at all fluent. So it improves and it comes with practice. See, every day I learn. I won't say like the way I'm teaching so many years back, 10 years back, the same thing happens today also. It cannot. Like earlier, what was the method? Hindi to English translation. ये करती है, ये वो करता है, and then we learn.
Mm-hmm.
Nowadays, you cannot teach like this. So even I am
Mm-hmm.
learning every day. So I want to make it clear. It's not that if you learn one time, it is over. You need to improve and
Yes.
upgrade yourself every day. Even I do. I keep on attending a lot of training session, not because I don't know, but I know repetition is very important. If I will not practice, the things are not going to work. So I do daily practice. So practice
Mm-hmm.
matters a lot. Even if you're fluent, then also you need to practice. And then by adding on like some few things I get from experience also, like some voice modulation, intonation, which I even teach in my classes also. A lot of students, those who struggle in, they are like nobody will just I got through my experience. I see the students are improving, so I implemented that. Now even I wrote a book based on my experience, how to speak English fluently in 30 days. It is even live on Amazon. So I tell you that because nowadays everybody wants quick result. They say, "आज learn
Yeah.
करो और कल English आ जाए." Everybody has
Mm-hmm.
that kind of attitude. So
Exactly.
based on that, I have written a book, How to Speak Fluently and Confidently in 30 Days. So I tell you, practice is very important no matter whatever you do. And I tell you the best way to practice. See, in India, we cannot find the partner all the time. You cannot say to anybody, can you speak in English? Can you speak? Then they say, oh, ज़्यादा बन रही है, ज़्यादा attitude आ गया. Okay. So
Right.
I tell you the best way for anybody to keep on thinking and keep on improving the English till the last day of your life is think in English. Whatever you do, no matter, think in English. So if you will
Right.
think in English, you will surely speak in English. What
Mm-hmm.
happens? We think in our mother language and we expect English to come out. Not possible. If you're giving like input as in your mother language, how the output can be English? So this is the
Exactly.
best way. And I have adopted that. I always think in English, no matter even at home, I speak in Hindi with my family members, but I make sure I just think in English. So thinking in English has really helped me to be consistent at the level and to be at the level where I am and not like letting me down or feel that no, I can do it. So
Okay.
everybody is a learner, even do I. So I tell you, once you try, make like two, three goals in your life, two, three rules rather, that try at least 10 times, then say no to anything. Number two, think in English. And number two, just don't like demotivate yourself. Keep the
Mm-hmm.
enthusiasm like up. Because if you don't have the enthusiasm, you can do anything.
Right, right. So, how much time did you take to reach at this level?
I tell you,
Months,
Anika,
years?
I have been, yes, from the beginning, like I tell you, within 8 to 9 months, I was good in English because then only I can teach. I cannot teach while I'm learning. So that's not
Okay.
possible. Though nowadays I see a lot of people, they're learning and they're teaching. I would appreciate them, but still I'm not in that much favor because you are the role model for a lot of people. The people reach out to you because you are role model. So you should be perfect first for yourself and then you
Mm-hmm.
should like increment because the people, those who are coming to you, they are trusting you. So I tell you,
Mhm.
7 to 8 months, good enough to improve yourself. Even nowadays, I just tell you, you have to give regular 4 to 5 months, and then you're good enough.
Right, right. And one thing you mentioned that you have given examination of IELTS. I would like to know what score did you get?
That time I got 7.5. After that,
Oh,
I
wow.
have taught so many times. And then once I appeared before demonetization, that time I have a strong thing. Even I told my husband we are shifting Canada. But then, it was demonetization, and my husband said, I can show any of my documents now. So that time I
Okay.
appeared, that time I got 8.
So in which area, like there are, I think, in IELTS, writing, speaking, reading, and last
I,
one.
reading, writing, speaking, listening.
Okay, so uh, in which aspect did you get highest marks? Speaking, writing, or in which?
Speaking and reading, also reading and listening I'm good in. Writing, they deduct the mark because it
Mm-hmm.
happens when you're writing, they look for a lot of things, vocabulary can be better, and that's a rule. Even in our school also the marks are deducted in writing. So in
Mm-hmm.
writing the
See.
marks are deducted. Otherwise speaking also I was good in, and reading
Mm-hmm.
and listening also it was fine. In writing the marks are deducted, especially in the essay part,
Mm-hmm. Okay,
because
that's amazing.
as I'm a certified trainer from British Council now, so now I know like how they would have deducted my marks, like what all other
Mm-hmm.
things that should actually be taken care of.
Okay. And I would say, whenever I listen to anyone, they have given IELTS examination. I don't know this part so fascinating for me, really. Because I used to join some offline classes, and there were some students who would come there to learn English just for IELTS certificates. And even there were some students who were not serious about their learning, and they just like practicing. I don't know why they were not serious, and they were taking a lot of time to get that certificate. Even the ma'am used to call to their parents that your your children are not serious here. Okay, so why you are wasting so much money on them? I think the fees is also quite higher for IELTS examination, right?
Yeah, that's true. The fees nowadays it's around like 15,000 for the exam, and even the classes fees is high.
Okay, okay, okay. And I would like to know more thing about you because I would like to know that how do you practice English?
I practice number one by thinking in English. And number two, I speak lot and lot with my kids all the time. Even then, even though they are not like communicating all the time in English, but still I make sure to speak in English with them.
Okay.
So speaking important, it doesn't matter like even if the person in front of you is not speaking. Most people they
Mhm.
have this misconception. They wonder only if we have a partner we can practice. No, I don't practice with a partner. Even when I was in Bareilly, nobody speaks in English with me. I practice from there only. So
Okay.
nobody, you don't need a partner. You just keep on speaking. And once you will face anybody, I tell you, though there is a bit of hesitation, but still you will be able to do that if you are good.
Right.
Why we are demotivated or why we are not able to speak when we are not confident? Suppose
Mhm.
anything you know 100%. Surely you can do 80 or 70% in front of other people. But if you only know 50, 60%, then it comes to zero in your
Right.
presentation. So first
Mhm.
make yourself confident, practice more and more, and even if you know the things, then also keep on practicing.
Mhm. Okay. So I personally want to know one more thing from you. Though you were very good at this language, okay, you were able to communicate with anyone before starting your channel. So I want to know when you started conversing with co-learners, or maybe you started teaching online to some students, was it challenging for you to face the camera while conversing with others?
Because initially
Okay.
when I started, I tell you I started almost 10 years back. So when I
Mm-hmm.
started, it was very familiar. I started my career with IELTS. So it was familiar. My colleagues were there, the friends were there. So I was happy, rather enjoy. Wow, from Australia, I'm getting the people connected. It was a fascination that time. Nowadays, it's so common, but that was a fascination. Then from some contact, I got a lot of students from China also. So I do not, I won't say that I used to be like so cautious facing the camera. Just be yourself. I tell you, anybody can degrade you once you degrade yourself in your eyes. So be
Right, right.
confident no matter, even if you feel the other person is wonderful than you or lower than you. You should be
Mm-hmm.
confident. You should be in yourself. So
True.
assertiveness is important, being firmness is very important, and these things doesn't come overnight, it comes with practice only. I won't say I was the same as I'm before today. I also worked on it. I attended so many training sessions. Every year I attend so many training sessions.
Mm-hmm.
I sometimes feel
Okay.
even I can teach the trainer whom I'm attending, but still I attend. So I make
Mm-hmm.
sure to attend. And I believe in one thing I learned long time back. Throughout our life, we should spend at least 5 to 10% of our income on our education. If you want growth in your life. If you don't want
Right,
growth,
right.
then don't invest. If you want growth, then invest 5 to 10% of your income on your education. Then your income will double and you will grow in your life. Because
Exactly.
sometimes a lot of people they wonder that they will learn something for free, then they're not able to learn. I tell you the right thing actually. They continue for few days, then they leave. And nowadays we live in such a world, everybody is like one after the another, and the competition is so high. You really need somebody who is like at a good level and you feel confident about it. So
Mm-hmm.
doing something is important, but be regular and make it as a mantra of your life, not for English. I'm saying anything you do in your life. So spend
True.
10% of your income on your education if you want to feel lively in your life, actually,
Mm-hmm.
because then you're always a student. So I'm a student
Mm-hmm.
because I keep on learning every day.
That's true. And that would be quite helpful for viewers and for me too, I would like to say.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you have any question to ask me? Otherwise, we
We
should
have,
wrap up the session. I have
yeah,
another session.
even I do. I actually have to start at 10:30, but it got extended. No worries. It was lovely connecting with you. And I
Yes.
really got so motivated by the topic, the book that you are reading, like what we think we become the same. That's true. I believe in
Ye-
that, but sometimes, we go off track. Even I do. But I will
mm.
remember that for today. Thank you so much for being here and connecting.
Yeah, thank you so much. It's my pleasure, I would say. It was really nice talking to you, ma'am. Okay, bye
Yeah,
bye.
same here. Bye.